Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Memphis Grizzlies stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories.
2 Western teams have... You look at Memphis, fresh and rested after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Greg, can they continue with that momentum?
Well,
he's checked in for Wells. Now a timeout called by Memphis. On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Randall. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And he drives in. A prodigy, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards inside. Guarded by Morant. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Edey. The kick out to Bain. Drills the three-pointer. Bain's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Conley finds Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Here's the prodigy. Nothing on the board. Outside Jackson. The prodigy passes to Jackson. And the call is going to be...
Bad screen.
Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And they've carved out an early lead.
Come on, MP. You need to make something happen. Let's go.
I got you, Coach.
Minnesota leading by 3. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Reed is out there with Clark. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Edwards in at the point. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 42%. Memphis moving it around. Pass to the prodigy. Makes it off the glass. Clark's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Cans it from downtown.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to Wells. That one falls. Wells has got 5 now. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Minnesota leading by 4. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. For the 3. Edwards with the floor spacer.
It seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range every season, and you can see how confident he's become.
Here's the prodigy. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Agady picks one up.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the second free throw, good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And what a start to the postseason it's been for him. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
Edwards can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. It's to Wells. Here's the Prodigy. Ingles covering. And good that time. 6 points for the Prodigy.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's Edwards. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's the Prodigy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Minnesota making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Mike Conley in for Joe Ingles.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Picked by Reed. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Conley. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Morant.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Now Conley. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Reed. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from the Prodigy. Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. The three-pointer no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Wells kicks to Morant. Pass to the Prodigy. To the middle. Out to Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
The Timberwolves have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And the wide open shot from Reed. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Morant passes to the Prodigy. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Reed. Sinks the triple. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters, too, now.
Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to the Prodigy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Prodigy's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. Reed with the screen on Morant. And here's Conley outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. The Prodigy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Conley kicks to Reed. Conley sets a screen for Reed. Off target from three-point range. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's the Prodigy, defended by Alexander Walker.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here is Conley. And Vucevic kicks to Edwards. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Prodigy in the last time out against Dallas played phenomenal. He picked up 39 points and a triple-double for all that effort. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Some changes for Memphis. Bobby Portis is checked in for Edey. Bain comes in for Wells. And it's Luke Kennard in for Morant. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. Alexander Walker finds McDaniels. Comes up empty down low.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And Jackson gets it to go.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Bounce pass Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Randle. Shot clock at 6. To end the cold streak, and Randle throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randle to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Here's the Prodigy. McDaniels defending. Bain, no good. Minnesota shooting the ball at 42%. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by the Prodigy. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from McDaniels. Here's the Prodigy. McDaniels defending. The Prodigy's shot is good.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The Timberwolves shooting in the second quarter around 42%. Randle outside. McDaniels sets a screen for Randle. Vucevic down low. Working on Portis.
Superb focus there from Vuce, accepting the contact like a champ.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Memphis.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Basket counts. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Randle. Tries again. Grizzlies with the rebound. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's the prodigy. McDaniels defending. Pass to the prodigy. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Portis can't get it to go.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Conley dishes to Randall. It's rebounded by Portis.
And they continue to control the glass.
Deflects the pass. Memphis moving it around. Puts up a deep three. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Alexander Walker with the ball. Working on Portis. Alexander Walker passes to Randall. McDaniels gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Memphis leading by 6. Bain with it. Out to the wing. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Memphis, they have been excellent at the free throw line. Here today, a flawless 6 for 6. That's good from the prodigy.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Clark's checked in.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Trains the three-pointer. Randall's got 11.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
Pass to Portis. It's stolen by Randall. Driving inside. This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And he's good on the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the prodigy. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him off.
Kennard against Conley. Three-pointer, Randall. A prodigy with the rebound. The prodigy's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hello, everyone. Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. And that concludes...
We're back at... Grizzlies with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Edey. The prodigy comes in for Wells. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bain. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. We've got Jaren Jackson. Luke Kennard out there with John Morant. Then there's the prodigy. And it's Portis into the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Alexander Walker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's the prodigy. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Pass to Portis. Shoots over Vucevic. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Portis has got his second basket of the night. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here is Conley. He's got 10. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Minnesota with the ball. Outside Edwards. Now, Alexander Walker. He has 5. Edwards against Kennard. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Kennard, the pass to the product. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. 5 to shoot. Over Conley. And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 8 points.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Portis against Vucevic. Outside Edwards. Alexander Walker with the ball. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Portis. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Back to Conley. Pass to Vucevic. A 3-ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. The Prodigy's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Jackson for 3. Traps in the tray. Now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
A big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Down low. Here's Jackson. Buries it down low. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Randall, a screen on Kennard. Edwards, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Vucevic setting the pick for Edwards. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Vucevic. And it's Clark in for Edwards. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. And Gobert hits to Randall. Buries the long-range jumper. Randall's got 16 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Boucher passes to the product. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Here's Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Desmond Bain. John Morant, the 3rd.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Dillingham's checked in for Mike Conley.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Randall dishes to Clark. Pulls it up. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And stolen. By Dillingham. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. No good on the wing 3. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. "26 points for the prodigy."
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Randall. Clark with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Reed is out there with Clark. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. Clark outside. Fires from 14. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to the prodigy. Memphis moving it around. Bain with it. Morant left side to take the lead. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
When Ja's knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis leading. Pass to the prodigy. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Second shot opportunity, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Clark outside. And that one hits back iron.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Timberwolves trail by 5. It's a halt to run. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to the prodigy. Here's Edey, defended by Gobert. Now here's Morant. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And that one's good. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter. Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Mike Conley's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Memphis.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Clark. Picked his pocket. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Conley against Morant. Reed kicks to Clark. 6 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Offline with his 3. Memphis leading by 5. Pass to the prodigy. And here's Jackson. To the paint. Outside, Bain. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The second Bain touches that ball, he wants to shoot.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Clark. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Clark. Here's the prodigy. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Clark against Morant. Pass to Conley. Reed with a screen for Conley. The 10-footer. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And that one's good. Morant.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Conley the pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Reed kicks to Clark from past the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's the prodigy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around. Playing for one another and just piling up assists.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And here's Conley outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
To the middle. Here's Heaney. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Randle surveying the D. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 18 points for Julius Randle.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Conley against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces
with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Bain against Edwards. Launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, Bain. Vucevic defending. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
This is the defense Bain attracts, and he's superb at fending them off.
Outside Edwards. There's the screen from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day 1.
Edwards inside, guarded by Bain. Edwards no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's the prodigy. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Randall passes to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Bain. Edwards no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's the prodigy. He's defended by Randall. The prodigy, no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Both free throws good from Randall.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's the prodigy. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Conley the pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Vucevic's screen on Jackson. Randall from outside. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Edwards. Lets it go. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
The prodigy, no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Conley finds Edwards. Wide open. And the jumper is good. Edwards got 33.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
The prodigy passes to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's the prodigy. McDaniels defending. Outside, Bain. Jackson in the corner. Outside, Bain. Over Edwards. And Bain, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. 18 points for Desmond Bain.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the 4th. Edwards with a tough shot.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Goes up with a stripe. Shot is good off the back rim and in. The prodigy's got 38 points. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The prodigy with the rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Tries a three. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 12. McDaniels hits to Conley. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. 1:10 left in the game. Here's the prodigy, McDaniels defending. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Grizzlies.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the prodigy.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Here's the prodigy, McDaniels defending. Here's the prodigy. Good on the three-point shot. The prodigy's got 41.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Lets it go from deep. And the miss. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. So long.
He's sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. Woo! We really needed that one. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.